Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at the Ares Expedition, the Terraforming Mars card game, and oh man, this is going to be another hotly anticipated game of the week that is anticipated for 2021. My goodness, February is becoming even bigger than January, is it? It's looking likely. So, Lipstickpaddy, are you there? Please, Lipstickpaddy, tell us all about this great card game. Oh my god, this week is so amazing. This is the second massive Kickstarter. Now, Ares Expedition, the Terraforming Mars card game. Ooh. Now, this is a great engine building game, and really excited to come down and check this out because it's like a faster game of Terraforming Mars. And if you don't own the big game, you've also got a chance to get Terraforming Mars here as well, which is very excited, and that's why we're in for $1. Yep, I think this is our time to jump on the bandwagon and get Terraforming Mars and the monster Kickstarter that we missed last time it was on Kickstarter. Yeah, there's a massive pledge for that if you want the card game and all of the Kickstarter gubbins of Terraforming Mars, if you've been missing it out, which I sadly have been doing. But it is like complete, that, isn't it? So anyway, let's go down. What a monster day it's been this week on Kickstarter. So many backers now, and this one, it's going to go over 6,000, I'm guessing, by the end of this video. And the pledge might as well have said, you know, what a pathetic $20,000 goal. I mean, you know, it was obvious it was going to go past that. Alright, and it says here 200 beautifully illustrated cards. This is very exciting, no repeat art. Let's go down and have a look. Stronghold Games, yes, they are no stranger to Kickstarter. They're definitely in the Premier League with their Terraforming Mars games. Really pushing the boat out with sexiness and deluxe components. Right, so here we are then. Now, don't be fooled by this box. It's actually a massive box for a card game. It really is. Nice that it's got co-op and solo coming out the gate as well. And with the cubes on these cards here, are we going to get some like jewel-layered boards or something? The actual map of Mars is much more simple, and I guess it's more refined, obviously. With card game, wanted more speedy playthrough and all that good stuff. Now, it claims that you can play in an hour, which is a great achievement. So let's go down. A strange quote here. I can't think of another card game version of a game that compares when it comes to both feeling like its own game, while also giving you the sort of experience that you'd expect from the original. It's such a strange, like... Is that the best quote they could get from people playing the card game? Anyhow. Yeah, so, you know, you're going to be planning, producing, researching stuff to get Mars on the way. Development, you're going to be building more things and constructing lots of things. And you may notice that you've kind of gone a bit beyond Terraforming Mars. You're at the stage of making it more of a place to go to visit and live. Yeah, research and all this jazz. We'll see this as we go down. It is looking really cool though. And it says the game ends when Mars is habitable, but you'll kind of notice that some of the buildings when we go down, they're kind of funny. Nice co-op and solo, like all that's coming. Now the box is looking great, nice insert already, spot UV on the box, lovely. The game board is nice and tight, small for the quick game. Yes, we are getting dual layer boards, very exciting stuff. This was a massive complaint of the original, and it got fixed on the last Kickstarter, but yeah, dual age, what everybody wanted. So good stronghold. I've been listening to the community on that, and they're doing it well. And cards are coming, 310. Black core, I was just going to say, is that black core? And they've got it there, yeah. Which is probably one of the highest you're going to get for thickness here. Gelux coming out here, lovely. Ocean tiles, these are good then for like showing you the tile is getting converted, and these 208 project tiles, which are great. Everything's coming with Linen Vintage, it says. Well, wow, pretty awesome, isn't it? Nice translucent cubes as well, and they're for your player, but there are these metal cubes. I think these are just coloured. I'm guessing there's going to be an add-on for metal cubes down below. We'll see about that. But we can see here green project cards. Like, if you're terraforming Mars, do you really need some of this stuff? Tundra farming. Interesting it is, though, you know. Anyhow. It is looking cool. I like how the cards look. I love the art. Great hero images on them. Some iconography, yes, but also some text. Nice and cool. I like it all. It's looking really beautiful, isn't it? Now, the green here, the automated ones, and you've got the active ones. It's going to be a really good engine builder coming, definitely. Physics complex. If you're terraforming Mars, do you need a physics complex? Is all the physics not already done on Earth? What do you need that for? I guess it's cool. There's cool stuff that you're building here, as you are not just terraforming the complete planet, but you are, as you're terraforming, more people are moving to Mars to do like on-the-spot research and things like that. I love this United Planetary Alliance as well, bringing in more aspect of, you know, humans pushing into the solar system. I like the edge it's pushing on. Now they've got these nice red project cards. These are really cool. Phobos, if you get me right, that's one of the moons of Mars, and the reason that people want to crash Phobos into the planet is to increase the temperature. It is actually one of the plans of Terraforming Mars. It is indeed. And it's actually quite funny. One of the other things they'll need to Terraform Mars is to direct an asteroid or a comet. No, they've got to direct a comet into the planet to increase nitrogen. Because if you look at what air is, it's not oxygen. There's more nitrogen in the air than anything. So how are they going to get that to Mars? It's like not just terraforming the planet. You've got to bring stuff in from the actual space to help the planet terraform. And as this guy, Phobos is one of those things indeed. Yes. The colonizer training camp, all delicious stuff. Import of hydrogen. What are you importing hydrogen for? Isn't the space full of hydrogen? It's the most abundant chemical in the world. Why are you bringing it from Earth for? It's so abundant. Something. I'm just making fun here of the stuff of Terraforming Mars, but anyway. It all does look good. So it's not like you can't move to the planet until it's fully fit terraform. You're going to be there like early on, because you don't need to wait for the whole planet to be. You can be there and doing stuff. So yeah, very, very cool. Like the aspect of you're on Mars doing stuff and building up. Really cool. And nice starting corporation. So it's kind of how the main game evolved. It's bringing in most of that in here. On the table, it does have a big presence, doesn't it? It's still not like you'd think a card game might be small footprint. No, not this one. Now it looks like we're getting daily unlocks, which is going to be awesome. What does promo mean? It says a promo will not be included in the retail. They may be released at a future date as promo materials. Okay. There's nothing exclusive in this project. So there's no Kickstarter exclusive per se. The promo stuff might be seen at conventions if they ever come back. COVID. So yeah, this is nice to see. Really is nice to see. Now, nice to see live streams coming up where you can get your comments on. This is all good to see. And it's fairly cheap at $40 because it is like a big box card game. Now, so this is what excites me. You can get the card game and the main box. And I've got to $1 pledge it because of crazy Kickstarter. February. Oh my god. January was a killer. February was a killer. Mars. Looking at you, Mars. The month. Mars the month? March! You better be a quiet one because my wallet can't take the heat from Kickstarter. And I have a feeling that because this game's coming fairly soon, let me just go down here, September, I'm guessing the pledge manager is going to be like a quick pledge manager, so I'm going to have to pay for that in, say, March, April, so I need to plan for that. But I want to go all in on this. I really want to get it now that it's fully complete. And yeah, I mean, look, 263 for the whole shebang. Fantastic. The giant Terraforming Mars box. Look at that beauty. Yes. Really excited about that. And what's fairly cool about Terraforming Mars, that even if you get this now, this game's going to be relevant for at least the next 2 decades. Then it become a historical game when Mars is terraformed. Very cool. Am I saying Mars will be terraformed in 20 years? I think Elon Musk said it might take 50 for the whole planet to be terraformed. 50 years? So yeah. Anyhow, I am a bit of a space fan, if you're not caught on. I love sci-fi. Alright, so here's some add-ons. Expect some good ones here. Oh, custom sleeves. Very nice to go with the colours of the cards. These are nice. Very cool. Oh my god, this is going to be a very expensive pledge, isn't it? Oh my god. Resource cubes to turn them to metal. These are really expensive. $45. That's more than the game itself. If you want to pimp out the metal resource cubes, oh my god, is that really necessary? I bet it is, right? And look at that. This is so heavy. It has extra shipping. And I'm so thankful Mexico is not in the rest of the world. We are in EU3 New Zealand section. So yeah, props to the team. I prefer US, Canada, but you know. Oh yes, look at this. Neoprene playmat. Nice with the 4 package, I think, if you're going to play 4 players. What I like about the playmat is you're putting down your dual layer boards on this. So it's not like it needs to be dual layered, is it? Can you get a dual layered neoprene mat? You can you? It comes with holes in it. Anyway, it says it's a preview, but you're putting all the cards on it here. What about those cubes, though? I don't know. I think it's just something neat to put on the thing. And it is fairly cheap anyway, 25, isn't it, to get a map for everybody. And it's a huge player area, isn't it, for each player? It's like massively big. So yeah, this is a really cool card game on the table. Look at our big presence and just that quick footprint. And this is a very good introduction into the world, because it's like going to play Terraforming Mars, the card game. It takes about an hour. If you really like this game, do you want to play the full game, which is a bit meatier and longer and very tech sciencey. Lovely jubbly. Look at this. If you're in rest of the world and you want the massive box, the shipping's $370. I've only got to chew an $80 shipping bill. But if I was ordering even from the retail space, come on, where's the big pledge? If I was ordering all the expansions, the shipping alone would go above 80 anyway, coming from the USA. So, you know, it's for all of the box, it's going to come in a giant box, super heavy. And yeah, you're getting and if you go for that, you're getting the dual layer board and you're getting the massive big box and you're getting the 3D tiles, which are just like way beyond what anyone thought could happen to the board game, but it got so successful and it got pimped out. It's probably the most successful game ever to hit the retail space because of all the expansions that just pushed it into new ways and just really got it to new levels of excitement. Oh, Terraforming Mars, what a story it's been. And we are now like at the pinnacle of where you can jump on it and be satisfied that everything you get in for the game is going to be fabulous. All right. Now, there we go. We're right at the end of the Kickstarter. Absolutely phenomenal. We're, like I said, we're in for $1. We're going to be upgrading to the all-in. It's mega cool, isn't it? We'll be back for final thoughts, though, to go for all the promos. They're fairly cool. And as ever, we'll go for all the videos and all the updates and tell you all the jazz that's been going on. There is one thing I want to mention, though, if you're going on $1. It says, pledge here just if you want an add-on. Prices will increase after the campaign ends. This pledge is for backers who only want add-ons, it says here. FAQ overrules this. It says, can I pledge $1 and pay the rest through the pledge manager, please? Yes, you can. You can upgrade a $1 pledge and we'll accept late backers for a period of time after the project ends. Yeah, I mean, it's just so we can balance our book stronghold. Please don't just limit us to add-ons. We want a $1 and go to the pledge. We are backers like everybody else. And you've not got stretch goals, so, you know, $1 backer is as important as every other backer. So, fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's above 6,000. So there we go, Terraforming Mars, another monster that's hit this week on Kickstarter, and it's not the only one. Not the only. There's more to come. This week's a busy one. But anyway, let me know what you think of Terraforming Mars. Are you backing this? So do you have the original game? Let me know what you think of that. Have you got all the expansions? Did you get the big box and all that stuff? Really love to know your thoughts on it. What do you think of those add-ons for the cubes? They're really expensive. Are you getting the cubes? Have you got metal cubes for any of your games? Are they really worth it? Let me know. I don't think I have metal cubes in any of my games, so I would be curious for your feedback on them and all that jazz. And wow. So this is, for me, a fantastic time to get Terraforming Mars, the card game, which is going to be one of the hottest card games of the year. We're looking at incredible art across the deck, dual layer boards, some fantastic add-ons already coming out the gate, pimped out already, looking fantastic with daily unlocks, gonna be great. And if you've not got the original, you can come in here at many pledge levels and jump on it and get it all, because it's a beloved, fully tested, and so many obliterative reviews online saying how amazing it is. And if you're a sci-fi buff that's really interested into the science of Terraforming Mars and all that stuff, then it's a shoo-in, isn't it? You really do want to get on it. So me, I'm just going in late to the game, but you know, better late than never, and a great opportunity for me. So yeah, I'm $1 in on this, and we'll be upgrading that pledge in, I guess it's going to be Q2 2021, because this thing's coming soon, isn't it? I mean, very soon. On the boat almost, if it's coming September. What's going on here? Super quick. So just focus that in mind. If you are $1 pledging, it's going to be probably March, April at the last chance to really pay for it all. But yeah, 16-day campaign. It's really short and sweet, isn't it, with these short campaigns? Like, get it up to 20. What's these middle range dates, half a month kind of thing going on? Weird. But yeah, 6,000 backers. I'd imagine this is going to do more than that as well. But yeah, Terraforming Mars. Wow, 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 wow. Here she is again with a card game and a chance to get back on the good stuff. Do we recommend it? Of course we do. It's one of the hottest anticipated card games of the year, isn't it? It is for us. Great art and across the board and pimped out with great art. Yeah. Obvious, isn't it? It's a backup. If you back it, it's insta-back. Alright, I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. Thank you for staying through this long video. I just like talking about Terraforming Mars. Kickstarters, they're really cool, aren't they? And give it a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like my little rants that I've been doing on these videos getting longer. And yeah, you've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.